Guys, so these songs have not been released yet before you guys answering questions, before you guys ask. Yeah, this is my music. I made this. It's not AI, bitch. There we go. Gonna get you guys the link tree. As always, all of my social medias are located over in the link tree. As always, all of my social, which is pinned in my chat. Okay. So, we're gonna do a quick rundown of the songs. Like I said, these have not been released. Just so you guys know, you could find my music, Olive Oil Run, on all streaming platforms. So I'm gonna start with Money Over Love.
He said money can't buy love. Good thing I'm not shopping for that. He sent a heart, I sent an invoice. He said you changed, I said bye.
Man, Bath, I said nothing under 10, man. Like, this fucking asshole just sent $9. Nothing under 10. And honestly, matter of fact, Bath, to make it up to me, you should, like, add a couple zeros to that.
By choice. He talks forever, I talk finance. He wants feelings. I want wire transfers, love letters, I prefer letters. I count stacks, not confessions. He buys dreams, I buy Dior. He says I miss you, I say score. He says I'm different, I say same talk. I don't chase men, I chase talk. My type, compound interest. I'm in love with the digits that invest. Money over love, it's the motto I trust. Can't break my heart, I break the bank first. Champagne taste, platinum plan. If it don't profit, it ain't my man. Money over love, I'm so gonna pretend. Cash never ghosts, it just trends. He said you're cold, I said I'm paid.
What do you guys think?
He said you're hard to impress. I said, so are my interest rates. Crying in the Lambo looks divine, but crying boy, that's a crime. He said you can buy loyalty, but you can't find privacy. He wants to talk, I want returns. He brings red flags, I bring urns. My bank app's the only man who truly understands.
To all the guys that keep asking me, what is my type? What kind of guy do I look for? This is for you. Wait.
Honey over love, it's the motto I trust.
That's
Can't
okay.
break my heart, I break the bank first. Champagne taste, platinum plan. If it don't profit, it ain't my man. Money over love, I'm too rich to depend. Love fades, but it makes sense.
They will be great, great.
Forget his good morning text. I want dividends, not neglect. Roses die, cash compounds. He falls off, I rebound. Money over love every single time. I want checks, not cheap lines.
Got it.
For sweeter than devotion. I'm married to emotion. Money over love. I slip into heart cold. The rest on I don't chase hearts, I chase ache. And baby, I always get approved.
Okay, and then
He said I want.
this one is called I'm Not Your Wife. I made this because I'm so tired of men assuming women want to be wives, assuming women want to get married when that is so not the case. So we need more relatable music. I'm tired of every fucking song that I listen to being like, seriously, I love men, la la la, men are the best, I can't wait to get married, la la. That's like every song. That's like every song on like the market. I'm not even joking. I miss my ex-boyfriend so much. La la. I love men. La la la. Like every fucking song, man. So I feel like in today's society, like all the music on the market is like shit that no one can relate to. The girls cannot relate to the I love men bullshit. Any of that, we don't care or want them. So I'm just trying to supply a demand here.
A traditional woman.
Oh yeah, women do not want to get married. Listen up.
I said cool, I want a traditional mansion. He wants a wife who.
What kind of music do I listen to? I don't. This is why I don't listen to a lot of music. For example, Sabrina Carpenter, all her fucking music is about men. I hear her music on the For You page. It's all about like, men. I love men. Fucking like Dua Lipa. Men. I'm obsessed with my ex-boyfriend. Men. I want a new boyfriend. Like that's every fucking song. And no girl relates to those songs. I'm telling you guys right now. We just don't. So that's why I'm doing this.
Cooks and cleans. I want a yacht and shiny things. He said you'll make a great housewife. I said I'll make a great tax write-off, right? He said a lady knows her place. I said yeah, first place. He said I'm the man you follow. I said you see.
Somebody said in my chat, if you don't like men, then why are you dressing the way men will get attention from men? Bitch, what do you mean I dress in a way that gets attention from men? As far as I'm concerned, I'm wearing a shirt and I'm wearing pants. Like, if me wearing a shirt and pants gets attention from men, that's not my fucking problem, man. Like, if a woman that's wearing shirt and pants or clothing from clothing store is getting attention, well, man, that's not my problem. Men pay attention to a lot of things they shouldn't be paying attention to, like animals, dead bodies, and children. So, shut the fuck up.
You borrow. He wants modest, I want Prada. He wants babe, I want goddess. He wants vows, I want views. He wants
Oops.
control, I want shoes. I'm not your wife, I'm Wi-Fi. I connect and say goodbye. He wants apron, I want MX. He wants peace, I want paychecks. Shred who I don't comply. Alexa got that guy. He said, baby, be my muse. I said, baby, pay my dues. He said, cook for me, girl, prove love. I said, DoorDash, problem solved. He said, I need a man who stays. I said, I need a man who pays. He said, marriage is sacred, babe. I said, so is my skincare
Appreciate
day.
that,
He said,
Jasper.
you're too independent. I said,
Get out of
you're too
zero.
irrelevant. He wants yes man, I want fame. He wants wife life, I want my name. He wants silence, I want sound. He wants the past, I run the town. I'm not your wife, I'm Wi-Fi. Streaming, have to fly. He wants dinner, I want Dior. He wants love, I want Encore. Trade wife, who want I'd rather monetize my cry. He said, girls like you rule men. I said, good, do it again.
Ladies, never get married. Take notes. I really hope this influences the girls to like not get married and like stop with the insanity.
He said, submission sexy. I said, so is passive income. He said, a woman should serve. I said, and a man should deserve.
my god, somebody said to me, you could get a handsome man and be a power couple. Why the fuck would I do that? Why would I gift a man power like that? You know, because if I date a man, I don't give a fuck, like handsome or not handsome, I'm basically taking this large, giant orb of power and like infusing him with this power. He's suddenly top G. That guy. Fucking, you know, magic man. Man that has it all. Why the fuck would I do that for him? Like, what am I getting in exchange, right? The reality is, it's when a man has a girlfriend, he's elevated, like, literally 100 levels up. Elevated into heaven, basically. When a girl gets a boyfriend, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm guilty of this too. When a girl gets a boyfriend, girls kind of look down on her and assume, oh, yikes. Poor thing. Damn it. It's literally, a woman having a boyfriend is the equivalent of seeing a woman with cuts on her wrist. I'm not joking. That's literally the reaction, like, damn, like, has she been traumatized? Like, is she okay? Does she have, like, self-esteem issues? Like, maybe she's just using him for money? Oh, she actually likes this guy. Does she need help? I mean, should we tell her to break up with him? Like, I'm not joking. So yeah, a man with a woman, it's like a Lamborghini, a penthouse, right? Being CEO, it's elevated, but a girl with a boyfriend, I'm not joking, it's legit the kind of feeling other women get towards a girl with a boyfriend is as if we just saw cuts on her wrist. We don't know what to do, we're wondering why, concerned, but you know, it's like, how do you help her, right? So, you know, I'm not even joking, and all the girls know that this is so true, and I'm sure men too. I'm sure you guys also see women with boyfriends as the equivalent as her, like the cuts on the wrist. I'm sure men see it like that too. So I think we all are on the same page with that. But yeah, I'm not interested. I'm really not. Like, do you guys, like, let me play this song one more time for you guys. If you guys want to know why I'm not interested in dating men.
He wants a wife who cooks and cleans. I want a yacht and shiny things. He said you'll make a great housewife. I said I'll make a great tax write-off, right? He said a lady knows her place. I said yeah, first place. He said I'm the man you follow. I said you sir you borrow. He wants modest, I want Prada. He wants babe, I want goddess. He wants vows, I want views. He wants control, I want shoes. I'm not your wife, I'm my vibe. I connect and say goodbye.
What can I say?
I want MX, he wants peace. I want paychecks, dread who I don't comply. Alexa got that guy. He said baby be my muse. I said baby pay my dues. He said cook for me girl.
Somebody said, who elected you the great supreme leader of who speaks for everyone? The girls. I have been nominated by the girls to be the official spokeswoman of the girl community, actually. So yeah, I absolutely do speak for all women, all attractive, smart women, all beautiful, smart girls. I speak for all of them. Why do you guys think that all of the smartest girls are like unmarried? Why do you guys think that you see so many female surgeons, female doctor, female lawyer who they're either not married, or if they do have a husband, their husband was a surgeon exactly like them, or works in the same law firm, right? They're just using them for convenience, right? They're married to him because, okay, well, he could drive me, we could drive to work together and he could do the driving. Okay, well, when I get home, he could do the cleaning, so I don't have to do the cleaning. You know, so it's a convenience thing, but most of the most intelligent women are like single. Why do you guys think that is? Why do you guys think the smartest women in the world never marry? And if they do marry, it's something that legitimately makes sense. You know, like it makes sense to do out of convenience, right? You don't ever see smart, beautiful woman wanting a marriage. Disgusting. It's like, imagine like wanting to be married. Like, Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Any woman who's wanting marriage is not smart. She has self-esteem issues and she's not smart. Point blank, period. She's not smart. No intelligent woman wants to get married, and I'll explain to you why. There is nothing a man cannot do for a woman that requires a marriage. You could buy her ring, you could buy her 10 rings and not be married. You could buy her gifts, you could buy her a house, there's nothing that you need a marriage for. What, the only thing with a marriage is, tax write-off, but if you're getting married in the name of tax write-off, then you have just disrespected your partner you claim to love, so therefore it is a lie. A tax write-off should not be a moving factor, or like the fucking, basis of a marriage, because therefore there's no love. If love is the basis of marriage, and therefore this is all a fucking lie, right? If you really love somebody, you're not gonna fucking want to get married just for the tax write-off, right? You're gonna do things that are in the best interest of the other person. That's what love is, right? So all marriage does is keep people trapped, make it hard to leave. Who the fuck would want that? And also, no woman should be wanting to get married. That is insane. Like, what do you need a marriage for? What do you need a man for? I'm gonna tell you girls something, for all the girls watching. Don't ever forget this. Society has lied to you. Society has told you that men are providers and protectors. I'm gonna tell you the truth. That probably no one's gonna tell you. This is probably the only time you will hear this. Men are not providers. Men are providers of trauma and protectors of other men. That is the truth. Men are providers of trauma and protectors of other men. So the next time you hear men are providers or protectors, you need to remember what that really means. And what that truly means is they are providers of trauma and protectors of other men. I've never really seen a man protect a woman, but I can't tell you guys how many times a man, whenever his friends accused of SA, oh, he'd never do that. Oh, no, like not David. David doesn't do that. David's cool. We play Call of Duty. Mike beat his wife. No, Mike would never. Me and Mike go to the bar every weekend and drink beer together. Mike doesn't beat his wife. No, not my Mike. Must be a different Mike. She's a liar. Men are providers of trauma and protectors of men. So just remember that. To all the girls that are wanting marriage, you need to stop and you need to go get therapy, honestly. Don't forget what I said, and like I said, heed my warning. It's true. So yeah, like literally, like if you're gonna date anyways, like here's what I'll say, like, I would only date, so this is the best advice that I could give. These are green flags in a guy that are actually green flags. If he has betrayed his male friends, green flag. If he has gotten into fights with men, green flag. If he has bullied other men, green flag. Because that tells me he's not DL and romantically attracted to men, right? I would never accept a man that submits to other men, because a man who submits to men is a man that attacks women. Here's the reality. This is reality. Men are going to attack, right? So it's either you're attacking men or you're attacking women, right? A man will always submit and attack. So it's which way. It's the matter of the order, right? Because usually the men who fight other men or get into conflict with other men, these is the men that are the good partners and they submit to their girlfriend/wife. You want the man that submits to you, not gives you black eyes and submits to other men, right? So I think it's a huge red flag when a man, like I said, is the kind where he's either betrayed his friends, fought with men, or anything along those lines. Like he does not submit to men because he's not romantically attracted to men. He's romantically attracted to women. So that's good advice that I will give. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, and also the best kind of men are men that hate men. if he hates men, that's all you need to know that he will be a great guy. Because if he hates men, he sees things the way we do. And this is probably a man that knows how to make sandwiches, fucking has empathy, knows how to cook and clean, is capable. And if he hates men, he probably doesn't relate to the bullshit that the typical average loser man believes or fucking does. So the two biggest green flags is he's fighting or doesn't get along with men, has a hard time having friends or keeping friends, and then two, he hates men. That's all you need to do to know whether the guy you're dating or seeing will be a good guy. So if the guy you're seeing is all about the bros and shit, well, don't be surprised when you end up traumatized. I mean, he's male-centered. He's never going to be female-centered, girlfriend-centered, wifey-centered. He's male-centered, right? You want a man that's male-centered, because, again, a male-centered man, the only difference between a male-centered man and a female-centered man, which, by the way, the female-centered man is what you guys call a simp. The simp, the female-centered man, is just not romantically attracted to men. The non-simp alpha dude is romantically attracted to men, right? There's sexual attraction and there's romantic attraction. So you may be sexually attracted to a woman, but if you're submitting to men, you're trying to not get into fights with your friends, or you're saying yes just to not hurt their feelings and doing things you can to convenience them, but then you don't really do that with your girlfriend. The reason why you have the drive to put all that effort into catering towards other men and not your girlfriend is because you are not romantically attracted to women. You are romantically attracted to men. That's why you are incapable of being a good partner. It's because the romantic attraction is just not there for women. So that's why you always date the simps. The simps are actually not fucking gay and have a weird romantic attraction to their bros. And that's just the truth, honestly. They're really, honestly, simp is like branded as like a broken man or man with problems. The reality is simp is an unbroken man. That's a normal guy that's not been tainted. Most men are tainted, and that's the truth, honestly. But back to do you guys want me to go back to playing the music or go back to, do you guys want me to answer questions or play by music? Lands the plane. Okay.
So what I need things. He said you'll make a great housewife. I said I'll make a great tax write-off, right? He said a lady knows her place. I said yeah, first place. He said I'm the man you follow. I said you sir you borrow. He wants modest, I want Prada. He wants babe, I want goddess. He wants vows, I want views. He wants control, I want shoes. I'm not your wife, I'm Wi-Fi. I connect and say goodbye. He wants apron, I want MX. He wants peace, I want paychecks. Dread who I don't comply. Alexa got that guy. He said baby be my muse. I said baby pay my dues. He said cook for me girl.
Some guy in my chat said, my girlfriend ended our wedding plans because I'm not rich. She said I cheated on you, and I cried because my future wife is cheated on me. Well, I mean, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Listen, one big happy family. If your wife got fucking fat before the wedding, you'd probably cancel that wedding. So don't blame her for canceling the wedding because you're too broke. Because if your wife gained 200 pounds right before the wedding, man, don't fuck with me. You already know that you would fucking probably ghost her, honestly, right? You would probably ghost her. If she gained 200 pounds before the wedding, man, I don't think you'd even have the decency to break up with her directly or tell her, like, hey, you got fat, I'm not into you. You wouldn't even have the balls to do that. You would just literally straight up disappear, do not disturb, silent, switch off phone, and, like, just disappear into the shadows. So, yeah, good for her. Your wife, your ex is a very smart woman. You should have not been broke. You should have been rich so you could have had a fucking smart wife. You lost a fucking smart wife. Lost a good one. Maybe you could get your money back up and see if she'll take you back. He
Yo, he wants love, I want encore, trade away for one night. I'd rather monetize my cry. He said, girls like you rule men. I said, good, do it again. He said, submission sexy. I said, so is passive income. He said, oh, woman, he said, money can't. He's broke but bold, confidence on credit.
This is called Delusional
Bragged
Men.
about his car, baby ran it. He said, I'm not like other guys. You're right, they pay their bills on time. He said, I want a woman who's loyal. I said, cool star, being royal. He said, I'm high value. I said, perfect value. What exactly? He's 5'9" with glass-eyed dreams. Still living
What
off his
guy?
mama's means. Says I'm alpha, says I'm rare. So you can't even fix your chair. Delusional men think they're him again. Can't afford brunch but took dividends. He's the prize, more like the receipt. Expired, fake, incomplete. Delusional men, no card, no plan. Got 3 roommates and a rebrand. I'm the prize, I'm the bag, I'm the brand. You're just Wi-Fi that never connects, man. He said I'm the catch, you are, and I'm throwing you back. He said I want peace, not drama. Then dated 3 girls named
I
Karma.
never
He
dated
said,
him.
women use
Never
men for
dated
fame.
him.
Sir, what's your last name? Exactly same. He said you should smile more. I said you should earn more. He thinks he's deep cause he likes chess but can't handle him.
You guys want to hear Birkin over Baby? Yeah, that one's one of my favorites. I need to get my Birkin out for that one. So one of my favorite songs that I made, and this is out now, just so you guys know. But my favorite is this one.
Emotional mess, he said I'm a king, I need a queen. I said
I got the bag out for this one.
your girl want a baby, I want a driver. I break deals, not future survivors. You want a legacy, I want a bag. A kid got a rattle, I got a tag. I pop out clean, not postpartum. You pop in tears, I pop in gardens. Diaper bag, who I bag Dior. You got formula, I put more. Birkins, not babies, that's me. I don't do strollers, I do Celine.
You guys
No
think?
baby daddy, no baby drama. Just bank accounts, Balenciaga. Birkins, not babies, forever. Your nursery's cute, my life is better. You call it selfish, I call it free. You raise a kid, I raise my feet. I'm not your girl, not your therapist. Just a package with the gun, it doesn't prescribe it.
Yeah, so that's Birkin over Baby. And this is 5-5. Why isn't this playing? Hold on, let me refresh this. But yeah, I'm glad you guys like the music. The first few ones I played, I will be released in the next 24 hours. Let me play for you guys. What do you guys want to hear? Oh, should I do I Believe in Men?
Everyone's giving up on you, babe. Society's tired, but not me. I still believe us. They said you never text back fast, that you knew me face would never last. They said you peak at 23 with the controller and some therapy. But I see potential deep inside.
And Goofy, and you are exactly why abortion should be legal. I bet your mom cries every day, sad that you ruined her life, and I bet that you're missing like a big chunk of your brain like this big because your mom tried to scoop you out with the hanger scoop you out like ice cream, but obviously failed. And she probably fucking picked a big fucking clump of your brain out with the hanger while she was trying to delete you. So you could get fucked. Your mom hates you. And you should call your mom and apologize, fucking worthless piece of shit. Anyways, you guys, all my social medias are located over in the link tree. I'll go back to playing. I believe in you guys. Yeah, I made this song just for you guys because I want you guys to know that I believe in you. You can make your own sandwich. You could wash a dish. You could pick your kids up from fucking school without calling your wife to ask what the name of the school is. I believe you can remember your mother's birthday by yourself without needing your girlfriend to remind you. I believe in you. So that's why I made this song. Just for you. Because I believe in men. Yes, you can, Alexandra.
You don't need applause to vacuum. You don't need, and yes, I believe you can cook that pasta without calling your mom right after. You can fold a shirt, not just throw it in. Oh, baby, that's growth from within. Yeah, the bar is low, the world's done too. He said money can't buy love. Good thing I'm not shopping for them. Ladies, he said I'm never date again. He said I'm a good guy. He's not. He said I'm different. He's hot. No, he's not. He's got a vodka, a vape, and a dream, and a mommy issue he calls self-esteem. Yeah, he said I'm not ready. I need to heal. Translation: I just want someone to pay my meal. He said I'll change out into the sweatpants. Girl, we gave them too many chances. I'm not a rehab, not a mom, not a test. Not your free therapist or your rest. My love ain't homework, it's a prize. And I'm done grading mediocre guys.
Wait.
Never date, never date. Delete the app, celebrate it. Never date, never date. Raise a bar and pop
Take
the
notes,
face.
ladies. Never
Says
date.
I'm not like other men. Cool, then prove it to your friends. Never date, never date. Let's all thrive instead, amen. He said, why so independent, babe? That's the goal. He said, you're intimidating, take that as gold. He said, you're too much, and I said, too bad. I'm too evolved for a man that's mad. He said, I'm just confused right now. I said, cool, then stay that way, chow. My standards sky high. My
Jack in my chat just said, "You heard her spoke. If you really think those are her vocals, you are delulu." Fuck you, Jack. You're a fucking jealous, bitter piece of shit. Just cause you can't sing and you're chopped and you have no talent. And when you sing, you probably sound like a dying cow. Doesn't mean that I can't sing, you fucking a jealous, bitter piece of shit. Yeah, this is me fucking singing, bitch. It's called talent, so you shut the fuck up, bitch. You fucking men are not shit. You guys are a bunch of good for nothing fucking losers. And that's exactly why I made you fucking worthless men the I Believe in Men song. Because you guys are not shit. A lot of you guys, you can't even make a sandwich. Anyways, girls, listen up.
Peace, priceless. I'm men who call growth mindless. Girls, repeat after me. If he said no more maybes, no more fakes, never date. Do your nails, meditate, never date. You be someone who need a mate. He says you'll be lonely someday. I say, girl, I'm on. Okay, never date. The girls got each other, we're great.
Never date, don't forget.
You woke up before noon, look at you go. Didn't hit snooze.
This is for all of the men in my chat. You know, I know that society's given up on you guys and no one believes in you, but not me. I believe in you guys. I believe in men, so I made this song for you.
That's personal growth. You put your plate in the dishwasher too. Wow, look at all this character developing from you. You made a list, you went to the store, only texted me twice. What's this for? You came home with bread, milk and kale. You're basically my wife of the year, no fail. You can do it, babe. You can read a list and behave. You can do it, babe. You'll remember eggs a day.
And you could make your own sandwich too.
Didn't call your mom for help. Wow, independent king yourself.
Yeah, Jacob, I agree. Trump should make abortion legal so that accidents like you can be prevented. I'm sure your mom wants to neck every day because you've ruined her life and she hates her life because a fucking disgusting poo monster demon spawn slithered out her gash 40 years ago and has sucked the life out of her, huh? Which is why I made the song I'm Not Your Wife.
He said I want a traditional.
Ladies, if there's any girls in here, never get married and never date. But seriously, never with the marriage. Whatever you do, just don't marry. Take notes.
I said cool, I want a traditional mansion. He wants a wife who cooks and cleans. I want a yacht
and there are girls in here. I know my demographics because I actually know how to read and look at numbers, unlike you worthless men. So the girls usually watch but just don't comment because they're creeped out by you guys, honestly. Yeah, no, I think the reason why the girls like don't comment and watch is because they're so creeped out by you guys because you guys are so disgusting and they hate men so much they don't want to associate, which I don't blame them. Like, honestly, if I were them and I saw men in the chat, I'd want to watch the content, but I don't want to associate with this fucking pile of slime. Fucking chat filled with slime men. So, anyways, back to my song.
I need things. He said you'll make a great housewife. I said I'll make a great tax write-off, right? He said a lady knows her place. I said yeah, first place. He said I'm the man you follow. I said you sir you borrow. He wants modest, I want Prada. He wants babe, I want goddess. He wants vows, I want views. He wants control, I want shoes. I'm not your wife, I'm Wi-Fi. I connect and say goodbye. He wants apron, I want MX. He wants peace, I want paychecks. Dread who I don't comply. Alexa got that guy. He said baby be my muse. I said baby pay my dues. He said cook for me girl, prove love. I said DoorDash problem solved. He said I need a man who stays. I said I need a man who pays. He said marriage is sacred babe. I said so is my
my god, you guys think I'm serious. You guys, I literally made a song about not wanting to get married, and you guys are still asking me, is this Rage Beat? You're like, no, I'm serious. And all the girls agree with me, just so you guys know. I'm, literally 99% of girls agree and feel like this also.
He said submission sexy. I said so is passive income. He said a woman should.
I am not Latina. I am French and Dutch. I'm European. I'm not Latina. I understand a lot of you guys have never left your trailer park. But I promise you guys, Europe, it exists. It might be thousands and thousands of miles away from your trailer park, but it exists. Not every girl that doesn't have blue eyes and blonde hair is black or Mexican. It's like a lot of you guys are outing yourself as being trailer park boys. Seriously, like when I see somebody assume that I'm Latina, I immediately know, oh, trailer boy, and has never been any further than 5 miles away from the trailer park. Has never left a trailer park, trailer boy, because it's like, yeah, these fucking trailer retarded men, they think every woman that doesn't have blonde hair, blue eyes is either black, Africa, or Mexico, Latina, black or Latina. It's ridiculous, honestly. But just so you guys know, this is not true. And also, you have Africans that have blue eyes and blonde hair. Mainly South Africa, right? But you guys get the point I'm making. It's not true that if a woman doesn't have blonde hair and blue eyes, that she could only be black or Mexican. So you fucking retards know. Yeah, I'm sure these are the kind of retarded guys that probably see an Asian woman and think, oh, so is she black or Latina or mixed? Like, these guys are just so stupid and so fucking poor. Anyways, back to the song.
I said, and a man should deserve. If he says, I want a girl who listens, and that's why I date a brother. I'm not your wife, I'm Wi-Fi, I'm unlimited data, no guy. He wants loyalty, I want land, he wants a maid, I want a brand. Tread wife, dream denied, future female verified. He said, you're too much to handle. I said, then dim your candle.
Fuck you, worthless men, and then this is the Bop Girl anthem. I'm glad you guys like the song. Let me know what your favorite is.
Gotta ring my lashes in a plan, but the throne with a phone in my hand. Only fans popping like a Friday night. I'm a blog that's longer than your heart. Don't need your love, I invoice fees. Do you on my lips from paid to knees? What's your job? I said, look at my thighs. Built an empire of first and nice. You said this ain't classy, that's okay. I'm not broke or bitter, babe. You ain't comments, I'm in Atlanta. Your man's in my DMs. Hold on, click the link. Don't catch feelings. I do only fans, I do millions. Pop like baby, I dance in gold. The username worth more than your soul. Fuck me on fancy, I love what I run. Come for the pics, stay for the fun. I'm booked, I'm bad, and I don't chase sons. I let them tip and I'm black when they done.
Somebody said in my chat, you actively hate on men, but you have OnlyFans. One, bitch, I don't have OnlyFans. I do Fansly. If you guys want to know what Fansly is, the same exact thing. 2, I don't do Fansly for men's attention. I do Fansly for men's money. I love taking money from men. If I could, I'd fucking wipe out every man's bank account and put him on the fucking streets. Yeah. I absolutely do hate men and have Fansly. Maybe, just maybe. Because I hate men, I have Fansly. I love taking money from men. I'm being so serious. There is nothing, like, honestly, taking money from men for me, it's like doing fucking heroin. I'm not, it's like crack. It's like, I'm addicted to taking money from men. I love taking money from men. It's like literally no better fucking feeling than taking money from men. Like, let me put it to you guys like this. If I won the lottery and I became a billionaire and I came across a man who only had $1 to his name, I'd take his dollar. So just so you guys kind of get where I'm getting at, I love taking money from men, and I will always take money from men. Like, I don't give a fuck if I became a multi-billionaire. If I see a man with a dollar in his hand, I'm snatching that shit up. I'm snatching that shit up. And man, like, would make my day. I'd fucking look for any man with money in his hand, and fuck that. You're a man, you're not supposed to have that. Give me that shit. You're a fucking useless, good-for-nothing man with a shameful little micro-peen. You don't need that shit. Give it to me. Yeah, I'll fucking spend the dollar. Yeah, I'll fucking blow my nose with the dollar. I don't give a fuck. So, yeah, absolutely. That's why I do Fansly. I love taking money from men. I really cannot put it into words. Maybe I should make a song about taking money from men. I need to make a song about taking money from men. Oh my god. I need to do that. That's going to be the next song. I'm going to glorify taking money from men and influence women to only use men to take money. And fuck you, Rocket. You're a worthless sack of shit and a good-for-nothing bum. And like I said, man, you should call your mom and apologize because you ruined her life. You have ruined her life. You really... I bet your mom wishes she miscarried every day. Don't slip, but still send it tip in a little side pic. Just selling your body, know I sell vibe. And I charge more than your car, no vibes. Only no broke phone, I'm owning cash. You crying loans if it's online. I'm monetized, even my shit got merchandise. I'm not for free, I'm not for I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. I'm a fantasy you couldn't sleep. It's shame when you crave at night. But think twice, yeah, get it right. Click the link, don't catch dreams. This is real life, not your little meme. Cry, baby, I'm not holding. I pay bills with the thirst coming. For me on Fansly, all over the run, serving looks, making funds, having fun. This is girl boss, glitter and digital fame. I own the game, you just complain. Oh my god, logged in, hearts in my inbox, tips on my skin. See my name when you mention elite. Stay Fansly, all over the run, on repeat. Only bobs in my circle, only stacks in my text. Why isn't this playing? What the fuck? Like, I'm trying to play this one song, but it won't let me. Good job, boy. This is the career. You clock in for minimum. I log in and they cheer. Lingerie lace, goes purse. You beg. You walked in like you run. Oh my god. For minimum, I reverse your whole gloss, but you broken out, babe. That's a loss. I don't chase love, I chase decline fees. You chase girls who block you in high speed. Log in, cry later. I'm paid and pretty while you throw shade from your mama's city. You call me names cause you can't afford. The girl in your dreams just bought a new Porsche. Log in, cry later. I don't hear hate over the sound of myself. Somebody said when her dad touched her. Unknown Gamer, thank you for making that comment because you just proved my point. That right there is why you should not date or marry men. Men touch children and they glorify it. Don't forget, men are protectors of other men and providers of trauma. So if you marry a man, chances are he will only provide your family, your daughter or son, with trauma touching them, and protect his coworker David, who got busted for being a sex offender. Man, David would never do that. Me and David play PS5. So men are protectors of other men and providers of trauma. What do you fucking mean that Andrew raped Sarah? Andrew wouldn't do that. Andrew's cool, man. I literally fucking, like, we're in the same Discord server, bro. Like, I know Andrew. What do you fucking mean that John beat his wife? Man, John ain't do none of that shit. I hang out with John a lot and he's cool. John would never beat his wife. He's cool, man. Last week he gave me a views pod for free. Man, what do you mean Nathan raped Elizabeth? Man, Nathan bought me beer last month. You're a liar. Elizabeth wants attention. Like, men are protectors of other men and providers of trauma. That sounds familiar, doesn't it, you guys? Sounds really familiar. She's a liar. She is crazy. John gave me 2 beers for free. He would never rape. That bitch. She's a liar. She's just jealous of John. Because John has a six-pack. Anyways, you guys, it's basically all men, dude. Like, when it's 0.00 fucking 0.001% of men that are decent, man, I'm not gonna roll the dice on that shit. That's not good enough for me. So yeah, it's basically all men. Watch out, girls. Watch out, and don't forget. Let me finish playing this song.
My subscription rate keep talking while I sip and pose. You mad, she went and then close your bros. He said, come, why would I want him? He ain't got it in, he broke, yeah, I don't want him.
So this is called Why When I Want Him He's Broke. This is out now. Ladies, like, take notes. I'm so tired of seeing girls, like, date these broke guys or guys that aren't giving them money. It's like, what is wrong with you?
He broke, baby, whole lot of ache, not enough income. Why would I want him? He ain't got a dime. Talking about we equal, baby, not in my prime. I'm the prize, I'm the piece, I'm the centerpiece. He the type to ask me to cover Uber Eats. Pull up looking looks, I don't chase, I choose. He bragging about a check that he's still gonna lose if he fix.
Somebody said, go date a woman then! Honestly, if I had to pick between dating a woman or a man, like, I'm not gay, but I'll date the girl. If I had to pick between marrying a man, like the average man, like 99% of men, versus the... Okay, if I had to pick between the average man versus the average woman. I'll take five girlfriends, honestly. Yeah, like, because the girl isn't gonna... I'm never gonna hear anything like, so I just watched a new Andrew Tate video. Did you see the new Fresh and Fit podcast? Myron Gaines told me on Fresh and Fit that you should be cleaning right now. So I want a traditional wife. You need to be acting traditional. So yeah, I'm gonna take the wife, man. At least the wife will cook and clean for me. I want the wife. A wife will cook and clean for me. Wife will, like, literally, like... Wife is perfect, honestly. Self-sustaining. She'll have her own career and cook and clean for me. Or, like, honestly, career or not, I don't care. As long as you're cooking and cleaning, I'm happy. This is a happy marriage to me. So I'll pick the wife. Average woman over the average man. Any day, anytime. Any day, anytime. So yeah, if any girls want to, you know... And it would be like living with your best friend, actually. So yeah, no, honestly, I really wouldn't care, work or don't work. Like, as long as she's, like, cleaning. And most women do, honestly. Every woman cleans and cooks. And has a career, so... But yeah, if you guys want to marry me, let me know. And I'll never fucking do the typical man thing, go out and cheat or be violent or tell you got fat after pregnancy. I'll never do that stupid shit, so yeah. Anyways, I would take average woman over an average man any day, and I'm not gay. I take the average woman over the average man any day because the woman's pretty too. She's gonna, you guys gonna get what I'm saying. Listen, let me break it down to you fucking retards. Average woman versus average man. Girl, attractive. Man, disgusting. Average woman smells nice. Average man smells like fucking garbage. Free. Average woman knows how to cook. Average man, retarded, can't make a sandwich. Average woman cleans. Average man, messy. Fucking basically a poo monster that leaves fucking stains everywhere. 5, average woman is intelligent, is able to have stimulating conversations and dialogue. Average man, retarded, emotional range doesn't go past 2 emojis. Do I need to go any further with this? Of course, I'm not stupid. I take the average woman. I'd rather have a wife than a husband. And I'm not gay. If we're talking the average man and the average woman, 10 average woman, please. 10. So, and I think every girl would say that. Every woman would say this, honestly. Every woman in this world with sense in her head, she would pick the average woman over the average man. Oh, yeah, and the average woman won't be a creep, statistically speaking, right? Men are creeps. The average woman likely will never threaten my safety or my peace, right? And life's happier. Men live longer when they have a wife. Women live shorter when they have a husband. So she'll help me live longer. Why would I take a man that would shorten my lifespan? I want 10 women. Give me, what's the word? Never-ending life. I want to live to 200. So...
You flex on the gram, better check that Zoom. That chain from Tamu, not Tiffany's room. Why would I want him? He broke, nah. He's still tryna Venmo for smoke. Ew, I'm high class, he low hope. New bag, new man, new quote. Period. Why would I want him? Cheap, please. I'm goals, he's sheep. He asked what you bring to the table. Baby, I own a suite. He talking, we grinding, I see no grind. I date ambition, I wasted time. He said money's not everything true, but it's something when the rent's past due. He want a queen with a broke boy budget. I'm the investment, need a cut that don't cut it. Said he got dreams, that's cute. Call me when they start paying rent too. I'm allergic to potential, I need proof. If his car got issues, so do his truth. Love don't pay bills, baby, let's be factual. I'm the main course, he's just a snack tool. Why would I want him? He broke. Yeah, why would...
So yeah, that's why would I want him? He's broke. You guys still want me to play? Yeah, no, this live should have more likes. I am hoping we like reach the girls, because yeah, now it's still a lot of like, you guys are very sweet. Men, like gross, disgusting men. But yeah, like honestly, fuck men. Comment W if you fucking hate men, everybody. I want to know who all hates men in here. W's all up in this bitch. Fuck men. You guys are not shit. You guys are not shit. And yeah. Men of quality do not fear equality. 99% of you guys are protectors of other men and providers of trauma, and you guys know it. Men are the biggest fucking scam in history. It's like, women are told that if you take a man that you will get money and protection, when actually you get the opposite. You will get happiness, money, and protection, but you straight up get the opposite. Isn't that funny? And it's not just one girl, it's not just you, it's like 99% of women. So this is not like an off thing or a malfunction, something went wrong, you're supposed to be happy. No. Now with social media and now with statistics, we now see that, damn, it's like every man, every woman that takes a man who's promised happiness, cash, and protection gets the opposite. Actually, did you know that you are statistically 20% more likely to be murdered when you have a man in your life? Yeah, that's how high femicides are, and it's not spoken about enough. But yeah, just you deciding to get a boyfriend, especially married, you're suddenly, snap of a finger, suddenly, now you're 20% more likely to get murdered just because you did that. But men tell you, hey, date me, I give you protection and happiness, but the reality really says otherwise, because the reality is, even though the guy may be telling you, date me, I give you protection and happiness, reality is the moment you decided to date him, now you're 20% more likely to get murdered, and it's by him. So yeah, never date, you guys. Never date. Men are not shit. Honestly, stay single. Men pretend, no, actually, every time I've been protected, it's been by a woman. I've had tons of girls, like, tell me, like, warn me, like, hey, like, don't talk to that guy, he's a rapist. Hey, just so you know, that guy, he's a psychopath, you should block him. So, no, all of the protection's been the girls. I've never had a guy warn me like, hey, my friend Andrew's a rapist. It's been the girls that have done that, so appreciate that. But yeah, no, only a woman. The reality is, men only protect other men. A woman's odds are, if you're a girl, your protection is going to come from women. I'm just being honest. Law enforcement are women, but law enforcement does not count because it is their job to protect, right? So speaking outside of law enforcement or HR, whatever, odds are it's going to be a girl that protects you, right? If you have a boyfriend or a guy that's mistreating you in public, odds are it's going to be a girl that calls the cops in the corner for you to help you, or that intervenes, and like gets you help or gives you support. So that's the truth. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to start a new stream. Everybody join the new stream.